I believe the best way to approach investors for funding is not to go when you need money. If you show up in the door and say, "Hey, Mark, I've got this great product. Will you fund me?" It's kind of binary. I'm either going to say yes or I'm going to say no. And it's far better to build a relationship with me and come in. And again, it's important to differentiate. If you have done this before, if you're a multiple time founder, you've built and you've sold companies, you have instant credibility with the entire investment community, and you can come in anytime you want and say you're fundraising. But most of us don't fit that profile, and therefore it's far better to come in advance and say, "Hey, here's who I am, here's what I'm working on, this is why we built it, and this is what we're going to accomplish over the next 3 months." And then come back in 3 months and say, "Yeah, you know those things we said we would do? We did them and we did this." And then you have instant credibility with me. And then and those can be small things. It doesn't have to be massive stuff, but you have to demonstrate an ability to execute, because that is where the rubber hits the road between a good investment and a bad investment. We don't invest in factories or widget makers. We invest in people. And we invest on the belief that people will do great things with our capital. And there's no better proof than seeing what you're able to do in the early days with no capital. And so I strongly recommend that all entrepreneurs, regardless of sector, stage, whatever, start building relationships with investors before you actually need money. And at the same time, make sure that you are surrounding yourself with the right team members. If it's your first time approaching particularly institutional investors, venture capital, then don't go into it blind. The beauty of it is that there's so much information out there and just blogs, and there's so much advice on Quora, other resources where you can understand how to approach investors, but also just make sure you have mentors and advisors in your corner and that you've got that right team before you even approach your first investor.